and welcome to this Express Strength workout. Today we're going to utilize a different piece of equipment. This is the resistance looped bands. Okay, you can get these on Amazon. There's some at local sporting goods store, you name it, you can find them. And they're really great because you can travel with them, take them on the go. I love these. So depending on where you get them from, they're going to be different colors, but I have a light resistance here, and then this is the next medium resistance, and then there's typically heavier resistance or harder, heavier and harder. So we're going to go through 4 moves in this first set. Our intervals are going to be 30 seconds of work. We'll repeat the 4 moves. If we do something on one side of the body, the second round through, you'll get it on the other side. So make sure to warm up. You can do a couple of jumping jacks, cardio moves, and then get into where we're going. So we're going to start with a lateral band walk. This workout is going to be really great for runners. It's going to focus a lot on the glutes, thighs, outer thighs. It's going to be really great. So let's get started. We're going to go with 30 seconds lateral band walk. That just means you're going side to side like so. Okay, starting my interval timer. Here we go. So side to side, depending on your space that you're working in. You can do 2 steps each side, a couple more than that. I'm just going to show from the side view here. So I'm still keeping my knees over my ankles, keeping my chest lifted. Again, you should feel this in your glutes, outer thighs. 10 seconds. For the next one, the band is going to stay exactly where it is. So for me, monster walks. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now from here, monster walks forward and back. So you're pressing out against the band as you're moving forward and back. Very similar muscles and movements. Now we're just going in a different plane of motion. Just in the frontal plane of motion, moving side to side. Now we're going forward and back. Yep. I like to use my arms here a little bit. I press back with my heel as I move back. Side, but forward. Forward and back. 10 seconds. We're going to get the inner thighs next. 2, 1, rest. It's going to be a squat, kick across. From the side, squat, kick across. So I still have around my ankles. Medium or light resistance, I'll say here. Stay to one side of the body. Squat, kick across. I'm using my same leg to kick across. We work a lot of outer thighs, which you're still going to get here with the banded squats. But then you come up and lead at that angle across, you're going to get some good inner thigh work. Inhale, lower, exhale, up. I'm not sure to mention this, but please feel free to play some music if you'd like. 2, 1, rest. Last move, you're going to place that band around the arches of your feet. It's going to be a side step in, knee drive. Out to the side. Here we go. So side step, in, knee drive. Side step, in, knee drive. Out, in, drive. Typically I do this with a lighter resistance band. So if you feel like you gotta switch up, feel free to pause and come right back to it. Use your core strength to lift that knee. 10 seconds. And it gets you all over again. Up, out, in. Drive the knee like you would in that running motion. Rest. Good. Okay, right back to it. We're efficient with our time. Lateral band walks. You're going to feel that burn a lot quicker this time. Let's go. Side, side. How's your shoulders doing? Although a lot of the focus is here in our lower body, that's where we're feeling it, still be mindful of what your upper body is doing. Chest stays lifted like you're bring up your coat. Stay in it, stay in it. I know it burns. We got to make these muscles nice and strong to help support us in our movement. Relax, release, especially if you're a runner. And these muscles come into play with swimming, you name it. Lots of different things, very functional. Forward and back, monster walks. Let's go. Forward. And take it back. And then forward. So I'm actually pressing out against that band as I come forward and then go back. Woo! Normally say embrace the burn. Yeah, this is definitely what comes to mind for these moves. They really layer nicely on top of each other. Makes for a challenging workout. And rest. Good. From here, you're going into that squat kick across is the other leg that you're going to do. So squat, kick across. Move that band if you need to. I like it nice and flat if you can get it that way. Squat, kick across. Squat, kick across. Also work some good balance work here, right? Inhale, lower, exhale up. Rest by a whole second half, second 4 moves on the mat. Squat, kick across. 10 seconds. Stay with it. 3, 2, rest. Good. Okay, now just move that band around the arches of your feet. We go out, in, knee. Really use your arm like you would running motion. Out, in, knee. Out, in, knee. Out, in, knee. Out, in, knee. Let's go. Out, in, knee. Halfway. Out, in, knee. Out, in, knee. Exhale, lift. Final seconds. Stay in it. 2, and rest. Whew, okay, here's your recovery. You could have probably kept that band on, but let me explain where we're going. So when we do glute kicks, I typically like to keep one of the bands around my ankles, and then the glute I'm gonna use, I place the band around the arch of my foot. So you can be here, you lift glute kick, or sometimes I'll even bring it down, do it right here. All right, ready? Here we go. Okay. So I take my heel or my foot straight to the ceiling. You could also go straight back if that feels better to you. I like to give both options. Lower, exhale, lift. Stay strong in that upper body, supporting you. Either shoulders over wrists or elbows. Whew. Almost there. And rest. Now take that band, place it around above your knees. Going into fire hydrants next, more on the glutes. Same leg that was just moving. You're here, out to the side and in. Now I'm letting that knee hover. I don't actually let it touch the floor. You certainly can. Go from a different angle. Lower and lift. Out to the side. This one kicks on so quickly. 10 seconds. And then that band's going to go back around the ankle. Actually, no, we're going to keep it here. I'm just going to change the order I was going to do these in. Rest. Keep the band where it's at. Come to your back. This one you're using both heels, okay? So you're here, lift up, press out, and down. So tap, lift, press. Tap, lift, press out. You could also just work the glute bridge here without the press out. Out, down, up, out, and down. Stay strong. Almost there. Gaze up to that ceiling and rest. All right, that band just comes down by the ankles. Sideline, so the leg, if you remember the leg that you used for those first 2 moves, it's that leg on top. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. I'm gonna go for the lighter one. I feel like I can get a little bit more range of motion. Lift and lower. Exhale with effort. Much better. Again, yeah, feel it out. See what works best for you. And then we get to try them all over again. We'll be on that other side for that glute kick. All the IT band strength here and that glute. Definitely lots of glutes for this workout. They're a big part of your core. Place that hand around the arch of the other foot that you haven't done yet. And they're just really good stabilizers when it comes to running and a lot of other sports and just movement in general. Stamp the foot to the ceiling if you're taking that option, or press it straight back behind you. Both work just as well as the other. Woo! Stay in it. And rest. By your hydrant. Turn around just slightly here. Bring that band above the knee. Prepare. Shoulders are the wrist. Here we go. Out and down. Press those palms into the floor. Activate your back muscles here, your shoulders. But certainly emphasis on the glutes and outer thighs. 10 seconds. And we'll be on our back for that bridge. We can do it. 2, 1, rest. Awesome. And stays where it's at in the bridge. Like that. Okay, you can take a different option from core stability and bring the knees to the face on this one. Or you can stay it that same way that we did it that first round, pressing out, but we have a lot of press out movements for the abductors. Those are your outer thighs. It's good to get a little extra core work and core stability by keeping the hips level. So if you had headlights on your hips, they're lighting up the ceiling above you. Again, you can just work that really solid glute bridge, holding a static glute bridge. And then we finish with that side leg. There we go. Now, I know that yellow band works better for me. All right. Other side, let's finish this lower body glute workout. Inhale lower. I always think exhale with effort. Wherever the effort of the movement is. Keep the hips stacked. You're doing great. Almost there. Final. 4, 3, 2, relax, release. You did it. That was your 10-minute lower body strength, mainly glutes workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Get some water, hydrate, and we'll see you next time.